Our first stop for our MTA on Windows OS Fundamentals is the Control Panel, and in particular something in the Control Panel called Administrative Tools. Now, the Control Panel, you used to be able to get to it at the Start button here by right-clicking on the Start button, and Control Panel would pop up here on this little menu. However, it's not there any longer. Microsoft has been discouraging the use of the Control Panel more and more in favor of the Settings app, and so they've removed it from this list. And by the way, there's another way to get to this same list called WinX. I'm simply going to hold down the Windows button on my keyboard and click the X key, and I'll get that same menu. You do need to know that for the MTA. I have seen it pop up on the test. However, because it's not in that list, I can simply type Control or Control Panel here in the search box. And there's the Control Panel. By the way, if this search box is missing from your system for any reason, you can also click the Start button and then just start typing. And there's the Control Panel. This is the default view of the Control Panel, the category view, and in order to get to Administrative Tools, we would click System and Security. And there it is down here at the bottom. Now, if you can't remember where that is, here's another thing you can do. Go to Category over here, View by Category. Click that and go down to Large or Small Icons. I'll choose Small Icons, and here are the applets available to us in the Control Panel, and one of them is Administrative Tools. If you still can't remember what to do, you can just go up here to the Search Control Panel and start typing Administrative Tools, and sure enough, there it is. Now, once you get to Administrative Tools, this applet, you'll find that all this applet is a bunch of shortcuts to other configuration areas in the machine. Notice these all have that little arrow down here in the bottom left corner of the icons. And I have this set to small icons. I could change that to make it bigger. These little arrows indicate that this is just a shortcut, and it's a shortcut to something else. Now, many of these parts here in Administrative Tools are MMC snap-ins. They can be shortcuts to a Settings app area. They can be shortcuts to other areas in the Control Panel. They can be shortcuts to standalone executable files. So you'll see any one of those things in here, and this is not all of the other administrative tools available to us, but many of them. So for example, you don't see the Disk Manager here. It's just not here. You don't see the Device Manager here. It's not in this list. Now you can get to those through this right click on the Start menu here. You'll see here's the Device Manager, for example. Here's the Disk Management Console. So this list here is similar to the list that you find over here on the WinX key, but they are not identical by any means. But that's the administrative tools, simply a set of shortcuts to other configuration tools on the machine.